What's going on, everyone? It's Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today what I want to talk about are meme coins. And I feel like this video is probably long overdue, but again, I think it's fair that we talk about it in a set video instead of part of a live stream or a segment of an AMA, just a dedicated video to meme coins. As always, I preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor, but just trying to put you guys on the plays that I am in. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, something that we need to understand is this market specifically. Microcap tokens are part of something called a zero-sum market. There's a winner and there's a loser. That's just flat out how it works. Somebody will make money and another person loses money. Unfortunately, especially with these microcap tokens that don't have their full utilities built out or their full mechanisms built out, they are part of what we can call a zero-sum market. So with that being said, again, people oftentimes think whenever I buy into a microcap token or a new crypto project, inevitably, I'm going to be making money. Well, that's not always the case, right? Because again, it's zero sum. One person makes money while another person loses. And we've talked about it time and time again regarding the transfer of wealth from one individual to another. And again, Q4 of 2021 is when we saw the biggest transfer of wealth because meme coins specifically went absolutely parabolic. Some people took profits, others didn't. And what I like to always consider myself as with this channel, again, it's somewhat of a news channel. That's a portion of it. It's a Shiba Inu dedicated channel. Yes, oftentimes, more often than not, there's a Shiba Inu video coming out on a daily basis. But then there's a third segment to the channel, which is introducing new crypto projects, kind of like a launchpad, correct? A marketing launchpad to help these crypto projects gain traction, gain eyes. But what we need to specifically discuss is my approach, and I think the approach of many in the space. And if you're not approaching crypto in this way, you might want to reassess your typical, again, plan of action. So first and foremost, one thing that I want to make sure that is very clear is only 10%, yes, 10% of my overall buying power, and this is the majority of the individuals that I know in this space, 10% is placed in the speculative meme coin space. Meaning, let's just assume $1,000 is what you have to your name to trade with. $1,000. 900 of those dollars that you can trade with are put into blue chips. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, ADA. All of those are less speculative assets with built out use cases. They have mechanisms, they have business models behind them. If it's store of value, if it's layer 2 solutions, it doesn't matter. The fact is, longevity wise, they have the potential to continue to excel over time. The other 10%, that last $100 of $1,000 of buying power, yes, I know we don't have to get to the technicals about gas fees and all the different things that we're going to be worried about too. I'm just using hypotheticals here. That last $100 or 10% remaining of buying power, that you can kind of consider more speculative. Because think about it like angel investing in crypto. What do angel investors do? They set out a small portion of their entire net worth and they put it into startups, right? I'm talking, tech startups. If it's restaurant startups, it doesn't matter. They put their money into these startups and they hope that from the 10 companies they put their money into, one of them succeeds. One of them goes absolutely parabolic. One of them has a 100x return. What's happened in crypto, specifically again in the more speculative token space, is not that. We're seeing things like, again, the to the moon or the moon baggers, whatever you want to call them, people who are saying you have to, or the hodlers, hold on for dear life and never, ever, ever, ever sell. Don't take your initial out. Don't do anything. We've heard that time and time again. And although I try to make it as clear as possible on the channel, on the videos, people still are not really getting the gist of it. My personal plan of action always is at the very beginning, you put your money into an asset, correct? And it's speculative. Say it's a new token that just launched. It's a meme coin. It has a pretty cool community behind it. And it's again sitting between that $1 to $5 million market cap, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. You get in, you establish your position. Well, it starts to go up. They do marketing, they get the name out there, they start getting partnerships, maybe some centralized exchange listings. You guys know the flow by now, probably. Well, after these things occur, now your initial investment has 2x, maybe 3x. What you have to understand is, and what I personally always do, is I take my initial investment out because now I no longer have risk in that asset. And the best part is, guys, as a part of this market, we don't have to do what angel investors do. Angel investors have to, again, lock their investment in a company and they can't touch it. They don't have an exit. For crypto and meme coins, we have the ability to exit whenever it is that we want to. So understand that some tokens will 100x. And I understand on this channel, I have presented opportunities that have done that. Shiba Inu, 25x from our initial conversation about it. Saitama, over 100x returns for some people who are able to, again, take profits along the way up. Mononoke, I understand not all these tokens continue to have parabolic price action indefinitely. Things happen, FUD spreads, whatever, but oftentimes they'll retrace and come back down. Calling them a full-on, again, failed project or whatever it is, you can call it whatever you want. That's not necessarily the truth about it. Can they maybe one day make a recovery? Possibly. The likelihood of the recovery being, going back to the extent of all-time highs is possible. We saw it with Shiba Inu, right? Back in May of 2021, SHIB did its thing, but then it retraced. Not till October, 6 months later, it had another secondary parabolic price action, returning to all-time highs and even going 4x beyond that. Not every asset will provide those kind of opportunities. So again, you got to make sure to lock in your profits. And if you don't understand that by now, if you've been rocking with me for about a year now, talking about cryptocurrencies, that's what you got to do. Remember, I'm just like anybody else. I'm a pharmacist by practice. I am not a professional trader. I am not anyone that can give financial advice by any means. But again, just trying to always put you guys on the plays. With that being said, got to make sure to lock in profits. That's the closest thing to financial advice that I could ever mention. Locking profits. It's a necessity. Sure, having some money left in a project because you really do believe in it long term, do what you got to do. Make that decision for yourself and hold long term if you'd like to. But again, being hurt about it going below your initial investment and then selling for a loss due to panic, due to fear, due to uncertainty, and maybe even some doubt that's oftentimes seen, that's understandable. But again, you made the mistake of holding for too long. Appreciate you guys so much again for all your continued support on the channel. You continue to smash the like button. The subscriber base continues to grow, but I hope that I can start doing more videos like this. And a huge shout out, of course, to Rocky Finance and Rocky for helping me with thumbnails, helping me with the video edits. He's the one who's going to really be, again, helping me out a lot. And then when the podcast is built out, I'll have interviews with developers, but you got to make sure you continue to do your research. Don't just do, again, watching a video or going on Twitter or going in a Telegram group and calling that research. No, dive in a little bit, look into the project. Have they fulfilled what they stated they would? Are the developers people with strong blockchain or crypto backgrounds? If the answer is yes, and it checks off those boxes, then hey, maybe I'll put some money into it. But remember, not all investments will 100x. Hopefully 1 of 10, 1 of 20. If that occurs, then you have a decent track record if that's the case. But take profits as they come and do what you got to do moving forward. I appreciate your guys' support. And always remember, personally, me as Ahmed, I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold any crypto asset in the market. But what I can tell you is exactly what it is that I am doing. Appreciate you guys so much. That's all I have for you guys today. So until next time, everybody, as always, keep investing.